What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a review on the latest chapter of Bleach that was just released. Honestly, when I realized that the mangas were out for this week, the first one I clicked was Bleach, and that was really the only one I was very eager to see because I mean, it's Kenpachi. Like, that is my favorite character. I really want to see how strong he is after his evolution, and he's facing the strongest Stern Ritter. No more of these foolish, stupid skirmishes between some random Stern Ritter and some random Shinigami. This is high class fighting we're seeing here. This is top of the line fighting. So, and we finally get to see this. And honestly, I was very disappointed that this chapter went by so fast. Not much really happened in those 17 pages of the chapter. Honestly, all that really went down was, again, spoiler alert, I'm assuming you guys have read it, but honestly, what it was just like more fighting between them. It was just another segment of the battle. No one's won or lost yet. No one's really gained that much of an edge. It's kind of, I think it's kind of stupid, the fact that he needs to double, like literally replicate himself to increase his imagination. It's kind of like a slap in his own face, because it's pretty much saying that he's too stupid to come up with good imagination or imaginative objects on his own. Again, I've voiced the whole idea that he's not using even a fraction of the potential of his imagination to his fullest. But moving on, another huge point is that Kenpachi himself, I was scared here because Kenpachi in the past has constantly sort of limited himself to further enjoy the fight. By this I mean he will either give secrets or weaknesses away to the enemy or help the enemy out to make the fight more formidable, because he's pretty much saying that I'm much stronger than you and I don't want to beat you that quickly. So to make it more fun, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a handicap and keep it going longer. I was scared and quite concerned that he kept doing this after his whole evolution process, because that was kind of the whole definition of his evolution, that he would no longer have a need to do this anymore, because there are so many people who he has now met that are stronger than him, and he can't keep doing this. He needs to progress. He needs to use his full ability to get to that level. Look at all the people, Yuka Bak, Ichigo, the Stern Ritter who pretended to be Yuka Bak, who trashed Kenpachi. All these people, they all beat Zaraki, Kenpachi, and he has no need to do this anymore. And so I was concerned that he kept doing this, and he kind of did, in the fact that he pretty much spoke up and prevented this guy from imagining his own death. He unintentionally did it and thus injured himself, but it wasn't enough for him to kill himself. And so again, I'm very concerned about this sort of thing. The fact that he still has his energy sucking eye patch on is another sort of thing behind this whole thing. Again, I find it kind of stupid, but maybe I wouldn't mind, honestly, if what's going on here is the fact that Kenpachi Zaraki is progressing now and getting stronger like he wasn't before. But at the same time, while he's doing this, he also is sort of handicapping himself for the fun of it, because he is that much stronger. But again, I'm not sure how that would work once he's fighting someone like Yuka Bak, where he can't really play around like that. So I hope the best for him, and I'm again a little disappointed. Well, not really disappointed, but sort of like WTF face. Really, sort of, that's the sort of reaction I got when these sort of cheap parlor tricks were thrown out by this Stern Ritter, who's #1 of all Stern Ritters. Because honestly, like, it's literally like these cheap parlor tricks that he's using with his imagination. When, again, I've voiced in previous Bleach videos how his imagination could span so many different things he could possibly do for this freaking battle. Instead, we see a giant hand, a replication of himself, him getting cut down a few times, even though imagining himself as steel or whatever, and then again, he's honestly not that strong. I was honestly I very much enjoyed that whole thing where he thinks he has the upper hand, and then pretty much Zaraki just keeps cutting everything. He's like, there's no way you can cut this, I'm stronger than steel. He still gets cut, blood comes out. He squashes him with his hand, this giant hand. The hand gets cut, and then we see some weaknesses in him. He can't heal himself fast enough because he has no time to heal himself or imagine himself healed, which I find slightly absurd. It takes like a millisecond, but maybe, I mean, he has the amount of time to think through all of this, and not enough time to just think, I'm healed. So that's kind of absurd. But other than that, that's pretty much wrapping up this chapter's review. Let me know what you guys think, what your predictions are, and your thoughts on my perspectives in the comments below if you want. As always, like, favorite, comment, and share this video with your friends, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.